Dr. Ruth Anderson here for a meditation a day. Today we have Terry Wildemann. She is an amazing teacher. She's with the Intuitive Leadership and Wellness. She is an intuitive leadership and wellness consultant. She's also with Smile Initiative, which we'll ask her about at the end. Today, her meditation is Finding Calm, Tapping for Trauma Relief. Terry, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, it's always a joy to be here. We have such a great time and, we have fun. As we are having fun, we are sharing our gifts with the world and helping the world to shift in ways that it's meant to shift, whatever that is.
Perfect. So you can just start. Well, this is exciting. We haven't done tapping in a long time here.
Okay, well, the first thing, and those of you who've been watching in my past meditations, I love to start with quick shift. And quick shift is a technique to help you connect with your brain and your heart to amplify the tapping that we're going to be doing in just a few moments. So I'm going to ask you to get real comfortable in your chair, please. Allow the chair to hold you up. And as you do that, get very comfortable. Take a deep breath and release. Nice. And now put your hand on your chest and imagine your hand as an air magnet. So take your breath in through your hand into your heart and out of your hand. So you just stay there breathing for a few moments into your heart, into your hand, out of your heart, out of your hand. Just go back and forth, feeling really comfortable in your chair. And now think of something that makes you feel really, really good. Walking barefoot in the garden, looking at the flowers, hugging a tree, swimming in the river, hugging a puppy, a baby, your significant other, anything that just makes you feel absolutely delicious. And go to that space for just a few moments. Lovely. The power of this exercise is to reduce your cortisol levels and to increase your DHEA levels, which is a very calming hormone. Now, to begin the tapping meditation, if you could open your eyes for a moment and look at me. Tapping is a wonderful tool that I have used for over 2 decades to assist in clearing energy, clearing trauma, clearing whatever it is that is bothering me. And one of the most powerful times that I used it was when I went to a tapping conference in Boston. And Dr. Gary Craig, he's not a doctor, but Gary Craig, the inventor of emotional freedom technique, which many people now call tapping, was there at this conference along with the masters that he had trained. And along with one of the masters and I really connected deeply. And we were able to release trauma that I had experienced that I've been working on before that for many, many years and could not get to the core of why it would not release. And tapping helped me do that. Am I saying that that is going to happen today? I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that you can experience relief based on a traumatic experience that you may have had. Is it 100% relief? Well, every experience is like a diamond, it has different facets. So, what this technique may do for you today, this meditation, is release one, two, three, four more of the facets of that trauma that may have happened to you. So if you have any questions, please post it and I'll answer that. So, ready to start with the tapping? Excellent. Okay. Now, let's go back to taking a few deep breaths to center ourselves. And I'm going to teach you the acupuncture points that we're going to be working with. Tapping is based on acupuncture. I'm going to first be starting on the karate chop point here. And then I'm going to take you to the points inside of the eyebrow. Thank you, Ruth. Then the outside of the eyebrow. Then under the eye, under the nose, in the chin. And then in the collarbone, there's an open space in the collarbone on each side. You're tapping there. And then under the arm. For women, it's under the bra strap. Okay. And then the top of the head. So these are the points that we're going to be going through. Now, Ruth, I'm going to ask you to come on audio and be my echo.
What does that mean?
Repeat what I say.
Okay.
Okay. Just repeat what I say. So let me get back to my script here. Nice. Okay. So on the side of your hand, tap with your other hand and repeat out loud. And we're going to be doing this 3 times. Even though I'm feeling overwhelmed by these traumatic memories, I deeply and completely accept myself.
Even though I'm feeling overwhelmed by these traumatic memories, I deeply and completely accept myself.
Even though I have this trauma and it's affecting my life, I choose to relax and accept myself anyway.
Even though that's a lot of words for me.
Like, even though I have this trauma
Even though I have this trauma
and it's affecting my life,
and it's affecting my life,
I choose to relax
I choose to relax
and accept myself anyway.
and accept myself anyway.
Even though these feelings are intense
Even though these feelings are intense
and hard to handle,
and hard to handle,
I honor my feelings and where I am right now.
I honor my feelings and where I am right now.
Okay, eyebrow point, these overwhelming feelings.
These overwhelming feelings,
Side of the eye, all this trauma stuck in my body.
all this trauma stuck in my body,
Under the eye, I'm carrying these painful memories.
I'm carrying these painful memories.
Under the nose, I feel and fear anxiety.
I feel and fear anxiety.
Chin point, this trauma is so hard to manage.
This trauma is so hard to manage.
Collarbone, my body is holding on to this trauma.
My body is holding on to this trauma.
Under the arm, I have these intense feelings and flashbacks.
I have these intense feelings and flashbacks.
All of the stress and tension from the past. Top of the head.
All of the stress and tension from the past.
Now we're going into round 2. Eyebrow. I'm beginning to process the emotions safely.
I'm beginning to process the emotions safely.
I allow, side of the eye, I allow myself to heal a little more each day.
I allow myself to heal a little more each day.
Under the eye, I can find moments of peace and grounding.
I can find moments of peace and grounding.
Under the nose, I'm strong and resilient.
I am strong and resilient.
The chin point, I honor my journey of healing.
I honor my journey of healing.
Collar point, I am safe in this moment.
I am safe in this moment.
Under the arm, I'm releasing this trauma from my body.
I'm releasing this trauma from my body.
And the top of the head, I welcome calm and healing energy.
I welcome calm and healing energy.
Now, take a deep breath in. Exhale slowly. And place your hands over your heart one more time. And thank yourself for taking this time to tap in support of your healing journey. You may wish to take a few moments to journal anything that came up for you during this session, or simply just sit quietly and drink some water to help your body process the experience. This meditation can be repeated as needed, and it may be beneficial to you to seek the guidance of a professional tapping practitioner or a therapist, especially with working with intense emotions to trauma. For any questions, please post them in the Facebook group, and I will be more than happy to help you with them.
So, Terry, if you follow the sequence, can you use any affirmative statements that
Yes,
you want? So it doesn't have to be pre-written anything.
exactly. Yeah, I've learned over the years, and I studied with Jackie Crux, one of the masters, and she, in studying with her, I just learned to really trust myself and just allow just the right words to come when something was happening. And and I'll just start tapping, and you don't always have to go through the whole sequence. Say something happens in the grocery store. I'll just go right here and start tapping right there. Okay, that didn't feel good. All right, it's time to let this go. Oh, I'm choosing to feel better. I'm choosing to release this. So it's not as invasive as doing this in the store, you know.
Right?
But yeah, I choose I tap on there. Or the other thing is if I'm in a meeting and I need to something's going on, I'll tap on the top of my knees.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'll do that too. I'll tap on the top of my knees, or I'll just tap on the karate chop points under my under the table. I'll tap on the karate chop point and then just go with the individual fingers. So you can do all kinds of different things. So it's about trusting your intuition to guide you on what feels best. The typical tapping protocol is what I shared with you. That is the typical. But we can't always do that without feeling a little bit self-conscious. So some people just do this. They just start to, and the tapping just, that little bit of tapping will calm you down, will calm the nerves down with the fingers. So it's about finding what's right for you. And I'm not a fan of, well, this is the way you have to do things. It's nice to learn the appropriate protocol in the beginning. And then once you learn it and understand it, then after that, do what feels right for yourself.
Is there a part of it that when you're touching yourself, wherever it is, that you're sort of bringing your brain back into being connected with your body? Is there a,
Yes,
okay.
I find that that is exactly true. I find that tapping helps you be more mindful, become more aware, more tuned into your body. Because as you're releasing emotion, I find that the tapping, there's a layer that comes off. You start to feel lighter, you start to feel better, you start to feel you can breathe. And of course, tapping is only one of many tools that I use. I also use emotion code and body code, and most of the time I actually do use emotion code and body code. But tapping, I found that there's a time and a place, and recently it's becoming more. I've been going back to it and using it a little bit more and more because um, just being able to do the tapping versus doing the emotion code and the body code with the charts and all this stuff, it's just easy. For some folks, it's just easier. So it's about tuning into the person and which modality is best for them in the moment.
Got it. And so if somebody wanted to work with you and learn about this, are you open to working one-on-one with folks?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I don't work with that many one-on-one. I limit to, we work in packages. And in the packages, I only work with 5 folks at a time when I'm doing a package platform. And they can contact me at terry@intuitiveleadership.com to find out more, or go to my website, intuitiveleadership.com, and look under coaching.
Okay, perfect. And I said we were going to talk about Smile Initiative for a minute. Do you mind just sharing about that, please?
First, well, about 2 years ago, I have intuitive leadership, and I also have the shiftology process. And it was getting really wild trying to present both of them to the world. And in a meditation, I heard a very clear, you already have the domain, you already know what it is. Like, what are you talking about? I wanted to create an umbrella organization. Sure enough, I've owned Smile Initiative again forever and ever. And it was supposed to be my the name of my nonprofit, which I never ended up doing it. And I realized that Smile Initiative is the umbrella organization for intuitive leadership, which is where we're doing the coaching, and that's trademarked. Shiftology and Shiftology Live, which is my podcast, and the Shiftology Accountability Matrix, which is all about the process of change, and then Shiftology Events. So it houses, it's the home, which stands for, SMILE stands for spirit, mindset, intuition, leadership, and empowerment. So everything we do falls under the Smile Initiative Hub.
Oh, beautiful. Wow. All right. Well, Terry, thank you so much for this. Is there anything else you would like folks to know about you before we go?
We're good. Well, over my shoulder. Enchanted Boardroom. It's available on Kindle and Amazon. The Enchanted Boardroom, and that is actually being rewritten. I set the goal of November 15th for the new book to come out. We'll see. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, there is. Well, thank you so much, Terry. And friends, if you want to know more about tapping or see some other videos on Enlightened World Network where there's tapping, please go to YouTube, go to Enlightened World Network. And I think mostly it's John Fiore who has come on with us and done tapping, or GP Walsh. So please check those out. And Terry, we are looking forward to experiencing more tapping with you. So we'll put that request in for the future. So friends, take good care and God bless, and we'll see you all soon.